well. I think the phrase here is better late than never. As I say, hey, salutations, kindred spirits, greetings, and welcome to a live broadcast. Here I am throwing caution to the wind. I had a great stream set up in StreamYard, our new streaming service where you have everything purring like a kitten. And as I go in there to click live stream and roll it, it's not connected to the YouTube stream appropriately. So we're doing it this way. We're winging it, improv. We're making it work, as Tim Gunn would say. And the only thing that would be weird about this stream is if everything went right first time. So looking for a little feedback as I am using the hardware here in lieu of the StreamYard. And if this is not streaming smoothly, then I'm going to push the pause button, go jump on StreamYard and start all over. Hopefully it's all working well. You know what? I didn't even plug in the dang diggity dang plug. Hold on one second, y'all. It's becoming apparent that Mr. Conn needs a team. Like, I am not enough to man this ship. I should not be entrusted with all of the details that it goes into. I can't even work a dang USB plug. So yeah, we upgraded to fiber optics yesterday, and hopefully this will improve the quality of things. Let's see how this is looking over here. This will be your close-up, as Don Allen would say. This is where we sell the jewelry. I'm going to sell one right now. I'm going to show you a trick. I had planned to do a thing from Opticks. I've been practicing this Opticks trick. That ended up being a blooper reel. So instead of that, we're doing a mulligan. We're going to open our magic experience with a John Bannon trick. I'll tell you more about it after I do the dang thing. You might have seen it before. Hey, it's worth seeing twice. In fact, sometimes I'll just sit around and watch this trick myself. It's a good trick, and it's a good short story. It's a short story, just a few cards, a story of a meeting between the world's greatest gambler and one of the world's top sleight of hand magicians. A game was proposed, a game consisting of 4 wild cards for each player and 1 catalyst card with which to make the best possible poker hand. Well, the magician accepted this challenge with a snap of the fingers, claimed to have not just a high card ace or even a pair of aces, not even 3 of a kind, but 4 aces, in fact. And of course, with the catalyst card, that's going to be 5 aces, and that's a hand that's hard to beat. Although the gambler said this, he took that catalyst card, he said, son, let me tell you this. You show up in my game with 5 ace of clubs, all you're going to win is a bullet. And if you want to have a bunch of aces, you better have like a spade and a heart and a diamond. And the magician said, oh, well, you might have seen a bunch of clubs in my hand, sir, but you did not see a bunch of ace of clubs. No, in fact, the clubs I have are the ace of clubs, the king of clubs, the queen of clubs, the jack, and that's a royal flush in clubs. That is why you don't play cards with the magician. This is my story. I'm stuck with it, and hey, I hope you liked it. You, John Bannon. Is that already? I'm going to plug a guy here as I talk about this trick a little bit. John Bannon. Let's talk about him. One of the best creators of close-up card magic in my lifetime. If you're interested in this trick, visit Mayor Yidded's site. Mayor Yidded Magic. He sells this thing. It's I would say an intermediate piece. This is not like for beginners. Oh, they're applauding. They're applauding. It's a sadness for me that we're not on StreamYard, guys, because I had a couple things planned, including bringing in chat comments, which I've been able to do with recent streams. But we're just going to work through this as best I can. And I also had trivia planned with files that were embedded in that StreamYard, so we're going to wing that as well. I wonder if I could play the bloopers reel. Let me try that. It's not fractal. No, but it's great. It's an instant reset, though. Look, it's not instant. It is pretty much. It's ready. It's reset now. Ready to go. And hey, y'all go give Mayo some of your money. I'm not an advertiser for him. I just like his jam. Mayo sells some good things, and he's a good guy. All right, moving on. Let's see if I can bring this file up. I got to add it, so we're doing this on the fly. Y'all bear with me. And what this is me trying to get through a trick that I learned from Harapon Ong's Opticks release. We're going to talk about this momentarily. This is the Harapon Ong's Opticks coming up soon. I'm going to unbox something else before we get to that. Here's the blooper reel. Let's see if this works. Gonna be happy.
All right, now our challenge is simple and direct. To find a great...
I don't think we can hear it.
That's a bad start.
You know what I'm going to do on this?
A little further down from there.
Mr. Conn, nice try. Let's suggest that the viewer can direct your attention to YouTube Shorts or Instagram or wherever you view your short form content. I uploaded that today. You can see me struggle through a piece of magic, ultimately becoming victorious through the struggles, and we'll just breeze right through that as we go into our unboxing. I do have some more magic to share, but we're going to do this first. We're going to unbox these fine cards live and on the internet. These are the Profits. This was a deck recommended to me by Chris James. He knows I like the Theory 11 Monarchs. And this is a deck that kind of harkens to the Monarch card. Navy deck. And the design is similar to the Monarch design. We'll get a look at it now as we open the Profit. It's a nice embossed tuck case, silver, embossing where it's a raised emboss. The deck comes with a duplicate King of Spades. So in case you lose one, or if you do magic tricks, you might use this thing. This is a nice option, a nice contrast. This is the Gaft card that's included with the deck, and we'll give you a nice close-up of this back design. Super elegant, in my opinion. These are the guys at woundedcorner.com. Again, imagine a scenario where I had this website preloaded to showcase, but I put some links in the description below if you're interested in their stuff. Come out it. They have a lot of different decks. They have the latest decks. These are the Jokers. And I'll just give you a look at the Ace. This one. Trying to keep things in frame. Already like the blooper reel. Man, I'm hating that I can't bring the comments up. Oh, you could hear it. Ava, you could hear it? I'm scrapping it anyway. We've already scrapped it. Anyway, these are the Profit cards, and guess what? As a bonus to my members, what I had... Can we bring in the wheel? I had the wheel up too. I have, I'm going to give away a deck of these to one of my members. I put all of the names into a wheel of prizes, and we're going to bring that up on the screen. How do we do that? With a window capture? If you're not familiar with what I do on the member side of YouTube, I have, this one doesn't look right at all. I have 24 tutorials. I do special live sessions for my members, and maybe this will. And one of those members, just for being a member, is going to win something today, hopefully. There we are. The Wheel of Names. There's 100 names on that list, and we're just going to tap and spin. Whatever name comes up, I'm going to send a deck of these fine Profits to. They were kind enough to share the love with me. I'm going to share it with my kindred spirits. And who do we have here? Lillian Rose. Seems like we're sending a prize to a magician. Lillian Rose. Or maybe not. Maybe it's something different. Regardless, congratulations, Lillian. If you want to send me an email, you can send that to conjure@conjure.com. You can find that information on my website if you need that. Lillian Rose, I'll send you a deck if you want to send me an email. And congratulations. All right, so let's unbox the big boy. Let me get my chat back on here so I can see what's going on, and I'll get the thing. I think I gave a pretty good look at what's in this deck. The court cards are whoa. It's important when you handle these things. You make the illusion of clumsiness to to settle the viewers at home so they're not too disarmed by the skill level at hand. Egads. All right, brand new deck going to Lillian Rose. Now let's unbox this bad boy. I got some things to say about this. The Opticks package released by Vanishing Ink, available at Vanishing Ink. I did stock some at conjure.com. I have some more coming in Friday. If you want to order from me then, great. If not, I put some links in the description if you have an interest in this package. And what this is, let me raise the deck. A couple things. This, in my view, it's this. This package is a great way for a talent to release his material to the masses without getting shafted by the number of ways that creators get shafted. Along the way, a bit of extravagance was produced in this package, as the box that holds the box, substantial. It's like a lot, right? Not everyone is happy about this being a lot. I'm of the opinion that as long as these are recyclable materials, they are, thank you, this is fine. So that's the outside box. In the inside box, this, present it well, Mr. Conn. Jeremy says that deck's inside this. So this is like a lot for me. Like I'm not a big deck guy. Inside this box is another box. I haven't bought one of these fancy decks, but now I can't say that anymore. These are the cards. Now, this release is not just cards. Obviously is cards. I'm going to leave these cards sealed and in the box because I'm going to give this package away as I continue to talk more about it. Someone is going to win this, and I'll tell you how in just a moment. This is the Harapanong deck. He is is he a physics teacher? The professor of physics. And this deck was inspired by this. You might be able to note design on the box. Here's some questions that I'll answer. The release. Hey, Jason, with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. So the release includes this. When you buy this, beyond the deck itself, you get this card. I won't show the back because this has the links to 26 performances and explanation. Now this, in my day, when I was growing up and getting video tutorials from the people that taught me, to get 26 video tutorials would cost $100 easily. This is a $50 package. You get an extravagantly boxed, beautiful deck. You get 26 performance videos and explanations, and you get the gaffs that you need to do some of the tricks. I haven't walked through all of the tricks yet. I'm about to do one of them for you in just a moment. There's some sweet tricks in here. I'm getting questions if these are duplicates of what's in Principia and such. There are some repeats. My understanding is he put like the top 10 effects from Principia and then a bunch of other stuff in here as well. There should be something to make everyone happy. There's self-working tricks. There's advanced sleight of hand. You can see that in the blooper reel if you want to watch that. See how I struggled to get through that thing. It's a great production, worth the practice, and I'll keep practicing. And then you could learn attainable card magic, which you're about to see me do. Now, as I get ready to segue into this, let me tell you how you're going to win this thing. You're going to leave a comment on this video and tell me why you want it. So let's make it one sentence. I don't need a paragraph. I don't need a novel. I would like one sentence from the viewer on why you would like Opticks. And I'll put all reasonable answers into a wheel of names like we spun for the members. And that will be on next week's live. We'll make it simple. I'll do it in a week. I'm thinking Wednesday, same time. Wednesday's a good day for me. So next Wednesday at 4 p.m., I will be delivering this, or I'll be packaging it to someone who will draw it live on the wheel of names. And ideally, I'll be in a StreamYard universe where I have a little more control over what things can show and get some comments on the screen and so on. So that's the plan moving forward. Now let's look at one of the tricks from Opticks. And as I do this trick, the lowering table, that is not one of the tricks from Opticks. As I do this trick, let me harken back to the guy we opened the stream with. I talked a little bit about John Bannon, and if there's anyone's material that I kind of relate Harapon's approach to, I really feel like there's a lot of Bannon happening in his kind of oeuvre here, and there's certainly some in this effect as he kind of uses a Bannon moment to wrap this. Let me not step on it. Let's just do the dang thing. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment pleasure, this will be a debut performance. The plot? Collecting. Yeah, collecting. I know a lot of people that watch me or do magic collect cards. I actually collect cards that collect cards. They look something like this. These are the 2 Joker card collectors. There they are. Nothing more, nothing less. Watch as they go to work. All I do is push the button. They begin the collection process. And they collect the good cards. That's 1 ace in between the 2 jokers. And I'll do it again. You probably weren't ready for that one. All I do is push the button and they collect. Yeah, they collect the... I know, right? It's crazy stuff. 1 more or 2 more to go. Watch close. Here's where it gets crazy. Nothing between them. Empty space. 1 push and 1 ace. And hey, if that didn't fool you, I'm reasonably sure this one will, as the jokers collect the entire, they collect the entire deck, leaving just 1 card behind. That's the last ace. That is Harapon Ong's Fatty Mayo. Fatty Mayo, which is a sandwich reference. Mayo, and it's a fatty sandwich. So this is a combination of a Bill Goodwin plot and a John Bannon plot combined together. And wow, we got through that thing. Always nervous when you do a trick for the first time, right? Like that was the debut performance of Fatty Mayo from yours truly. Hope you liked it. If you did, you could hit the like button. Do that. It'll be like a social media transaction, and then the algorithm will think that something good is happening over here. For that, I thank you. So yeah, this is a trick, and I learned a few tricks from this Opticks over the weekend. I had a great time working my way through the project. It's like an entertainment experience, if nothing. If you don't perform the magic, enjoyable project to own. And there, we've unboxed it. We've talked about it. It's opulent. I'm okay with that. The magic's awesome. I hope they sell out. Harapon deserves it. Magic is good. Okay, so now we got to do this. I promised some trivia. I promised some trivia prizes, and here's what the prize is going to be. Kind of, sort of. It's going to be my book, and I'm just going to ask the question. I had graphics. You're going to get a PDF of my book, not the actual book, because none of these exist anymore. They're hard to find and very expensive, and I'm just not wealthy enough to send books out to the universe. But I can easily send a PDF to interested students, and I'm going to see if I can give one of those to 1 or 2 interested students as we work through this not graphically enhanced trivia challenge. I see y'all in the chat. I'm going to do Q&A right after this. I'll hang around for an extra 10, 15 minutes or so. We'll talk about whatever you'd like, and let's start with trivia question number 1. You can only win once. If you win once, please don't answer again. Question 1. Who created the ghost count? Looking for the name of the creator. And I'm going to disqualify Marty Jacobs. Marty, you quit typing right now. I know you're typing right away. You're not allowed to answer this one. You can save it for the next question. You want me to show you my favorite card trick? I could do that. Let me get through this trivia thing and I'll show you my favorite card trick. Giga Chad, you out there. Who created the ghost count? Jason got it. Elmsley. Elmsley it is. Alex Elmsley it is. And again, imagine a universe where I put his picture up and celebrate Alex Elmsley in all his glory. I don't think Jason Yoakum nor David Miller, who also answered correctly, need my book. But if you do, I know David doesn't need it because he gave me a copy of my own book a few weeks ago. But look, I wanted to give everyone a nice, slow chance as we segue into the segue question. The follow-up question. Hey, Jason, if you don't have it, I'm emailing it to you. I would assumed I'd sent you that already. Anyway, here we go. Question 2. And Marty, you're eligible now. Name 2 similar false counts that predated Elmsley's ghost count. Oh, Jason doesn't have it. All right, you got it, brother. You got it now. I'll send it. I got your email. You don't even have to send it to me. Name 2 false counts of a similar nature that predated the Elmsley count. Elmsley was noted to cite one of these as an inspiration for his technique. I'll be happy to accept either of these counts. If you name them both, you get bonus points. You can accumulate the bonus points for big prizes in the Koopy Doll round. That'll take place later. You save your points in the back room. So Mike 2600, you got the Jordan count. You're stepping in on my third question. What's that mean? The pushback. We're going to give it to Mike 2600, who comes in with the Jordan count. Although Marty Jacobs right behind with the answer I knew he'd come through with. Marty Jacobs has the I count, E-Y-E count, which was the Eric de la Mare count. You misspelled Mare there, Marty. It's M-A-R-E, unless I'm wrong. But that's fine. No penalties for spelling in my universe. We're going to give this prize to Mike 2600. And Mike, like I said, if you want to drop me an email, I will send you a PDF of Tricks of My Trade. Hard to find and unavailable on any market. Well, maybe the black market. Yes, Martin, you've missed things. We're going on. All right, so the last question was this, and now it's going to get tougher because the question was this. Name one of the false counts that I used in the opening effect. So we opened the stream with John Bannon's Call of the Wild. In this effect, I used several false count techniques, or a couple of good ones. You know what we could do, Marty, while I wait for this answer? We could consult Mr. Minch here. The Visor count. Man, Gary. You know what? I can't say you're wrong there, bro. You know, I'm gonna wait for another answer. Yeah, smart. The Hammond count that's what I was looking for. But Gary, I don't know if you have my book, and I didn't use the frustration, Marty. I did not use the Rumba count. That's what I was looking for. I was hoping I said it too quick. And yes, Mike's got the Marlowe diminishing lift sequence as well. Anyway, we're going to give it to Gary for the Visor count. And Gary, I have your email as well. I'll send you a copy of my book. Hope you like it. If you ever want good magic history, and you're lucky to find a book written by Stephen Minch on the subject that you're looking for, congratulations, you'll probably have the information you want. Yes, it's Eric de la Mare, M-A-R-E. All right, now we know. Now we know. All right, guys, so my favorite card trick, I promised that. I keep one of these handy over here all the time. If you've been around here for any time, you know that this is my favorite card trick. It's the invisible deck. There's the instructions right on the screen. So what I need is a playing card, and it can be any card at all. I'll just use Siri for keep it simple. Hey Siri, pick a card.
7.
Oh, she said 7 of hearts. My phone said 7 of clubs. let's do this. My phone said 7 of clubs. My watch said 7 of hearts. I'll give it 2 snaps as we remove the deck. Can I do this? Sure we can. We go through, there's one, not just one, but 2 cards upside down. Oh, look at this. 2 cards upside down. And what this deck does is any card named, whether it be the 7 of clubs or the 7 of hearts, is upside down every time. This is the power of an invisible deck, or the ultra mental deck. And that was an interesting use of that. Yeah, so it's not for everyone. Some people don't enjoy using gaffed cards, but for me, it's this. When I keep a deck like this around, I know that the effect is going to blow my spectator's mind. I know that I can do it without too much concern about technique. It's not a trick that I have to worry about sleight of hand, because it's a trick deck. Did I mention I sell them at conjure.com? Invisible decks. I should mention that, so I sell some occasionally. And then it's also a good performance piece. Like if I want to milk this thing for 5 minutes, having a spectator pick an invisible card and put it back and shuffle up, then, you know, it can be a big grandiose stage performance. So this checks a lot of lists for me. Checks a lot of lists. That's my favorite card. Thank you for asking. I have to put a little capitalism in there. What's up, Jason? All right, what else? What else are we going to talk about? I got a few more minutes here. Talk about wand spins. This is the Vernon wand spin. I'm just talking about what I want to now. This is the drummer's wand spin. Kick it around your thumbs. Your thumb up. Flick it with your second finger. Drummer's wand spin. You can do one into the other. I'm just going to amuse myself until chat comes up with a better idea. Kind of looks like it floats. I have wand stuff on the brain. I was reminded today, I was in my Facebook memories, one of my returns to YouTube back in 2017. There's a good question. Am I going to get the Pro wand? You're talking about the metal wands. They are out of stock on the metal wands. I'll get them back when they have them in stock. Now I'm offering these. This is a good wand. This is the bacon wand. They're only 10 bucks. That's a heavy wood. I got them in brown or black. And this is the best wand that I can offer at a reasonable price right now. You can chat, ask, who do I look up to? David Williamson. Good one. Oh, tell them about using the deck for Triumph. Not. Here. Good to be seen live, Roger. Thank you. Yes, Jason. Yes, thumping your spectator on the forehead. I think that's in the Books of Wonder. Tommy Wonder put that in the 3rd volume. It's unpublished, but it's in there. Tommy Wonder's preferred method to thump them. That's also where all of Tommy Wonder's work on app magic is in the 3rd volume. Magic with phone apps. Marty asks, are there any other Bannon packet tricks in my repertoire? So yeah, currently Royal Scam would be one that comes to mind. I've done so many in my life, but that's one that's down there kind of ready to go. Will I do it now? No. Yeah, why are there no brick and mortar magic shops in New Orleans? That's a great question. Am I the one to open one? Probably, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move soon, so I'm not gonna open a shop. Hey, Gary, what? I see you. Hey, Giga, you like the hat? I got a hat link at conjure.com. If you like my hats, you can go click there, look in the magic shop. There's a hats link. Conjure.com hats. This is a Kangol bamboo style. Super comfortable, great for the summertime. You just got your first wand from the Renaissance Fair? Wield it well, young man. And remember, It's direction, not misdirection. Jason, I'm moving away from the heat and away from hurricanes, so I am not moving to Florida. I'll be visiting on a regular basis. I'll be there in January. We're coming down. I'm going to go back to Kenn's convention, the GGG in Florida. I'll be there. We're going to do Universal. So if you come up there, come see me. I made a promise at 480. What I forgot. I forgot the promise. Harry Anderson. Oh, I got some great news about Harry Anderson. Warpo invited me up to the Wizards Tower this week. He has a few items from Harry's shop. He's going to offer me some to share with you guys. I'm going to actually have products from Harry's Sideshow Magic Shop in my possession to pass on to Kindred Spirits. He said I could have a couple things to give away as prizes. I'm going to keep a couple things for myself. Anything that's had Harry's DNA on it is got my interest. And yeah, I can't wait to go. I'll probably document this experience when I go see Warpo, and I'll probably just get a video going so you guys can meet Warpo, and I'll share some of that. He also expressed interest in coming here to the studio, so maybe we can get him on camera, perhaps on a live or something like that. Yeah, Oswald's was the kind of thing, and if you don't, Oswald's was Harry's performance venue, bar, speakeasy is what he called it, and that'll be that is missed. You know, there's just not enough performance venues for variety artists like magicians to showcase their skills. They are popping up more and more as time goes on. I'm very happy to see places like the Chicago Magic Lounge, the House of Cards, Prestige. There's a lot of them actually, and they're all doing well and thriving. So, hey, Goldbug, I see you, man. Good to see you, brother. I'm wrapping up here in about 2 minutes anyways. You ain't missing much. I'm a little bit irked that I missed the StreamYard button, but hey, all things considered, we made it through. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget, leave me a comment. Why do you want an Opticks set? Your name will go on the wheel. Maybe you can win one. If you did win a book and I forget to email it to you, please email and let me know. Whoa. Kind of a, if I could repeat. On here, I can't. Oh, that's right. You're in Florida too, Gary. That's right. All right. You'll know when I'm there. And look, you should consider this convention in Orlando. It's a good one. The close-up. Mogus said at 500K, I'd take off the hat. I need a haircut. That's what it looks like. I made the promise. I just kept it. I forgot I made that promise, but now you know. Guess I could have made it more flamboyant. I usually reserve that move when I need extra direction. You know, I need to discombobulate my audience. I hit them with the glare, and then everyone is distracted for, you know, a good 3 or 4 minutes, honestly. Any wand tricks before I end the stream? It's a great wand trick. I make it disappear. Just like I'm going to make myself. That needs work. That needs work too. That's the flip stick wand trick. Push our bell. You make it look like it disappears. That'll be your wand trick. That's going to be my last moment. And hey, y'all, once again, I'm going to say thank you. Appreciate every one of your face holes, your brain, your gray matter, your attention, your energy. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. I'll be back next Wednesday, hopefully on StreamYard, to make this experience even better. We'll give away an Opticks set and probably some other stuff. But for today, that's going to be a wrap. Thanks again.